Hi everyone, Lakeside Canary here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, or on the moon, or anywhere else like that, you'll have heard that we're getting our first ever live-action Pokemon movie. And no, I'm not including a Pokélips. Never. That was a weird one. But yes, this movie is Detective Pikachu, based on the game of the same name. And it's got Ryan Reynolds as the titular character, which has been, common knowledge for ages. But like I said, unless you've been living under a rock or on the moon or something like that, then I can't blame you. And I saw the trailer. The trailer looked really good. I want to see it. The Pokemon look exactly as I thought, live action Pokemon, real life Pokemon would look like. I mean, minus Jigglypuff, I guess. But hey, I'm not complaining. Jigglypuff still did that self-inflating thing and that cross look, that Jigglypuff does oh so well. But anyway, the question I've got is Detective Pikachu the best option for a live-action Pokemon movie? Well, let's look at the other games first. Let's see the other spin-off games. You got games like Pokken. You got Mystery Dungeon, the Mystery Dungeon series. You got Gales of Darkness / Colosseum. I know they're two different games, one's a sequel to the other, but, I'm putting them in the same category. You got, Pokemon Conquest, which, what was it called in Japan? Pokemon and Nobunaga's Ambition. I remember that, and then when I discovered it was Pokemon Conquest, it just weirded me out, because I was so used to the Japanese one. But, anyway, you see those games, they could make, well, not Mystery Dungeon, that couldn't make a good live-action Pokemon movie. Because it's all Pokemon, really. And it'd all be CGI, so why would you try and set it in the real world then, wouldn't you? You just might as well just have it all animated. And, the other games will make good stories, Like, come on, let's think of Colosseum. Imagine a movie with Wes doing what he does best, Going around snatching Pokemon back, purifying them. Even Michael in Gales of Darkness. That would do really well. But the thing with that is, it's not a current game. The thing with these games is that you have to market them right. Like, say, for example, if there was a third game in a series and they thought, let's do a movie based on it. That would work. It'd inspire people to buy the games. Or at least play them, And you can't do that. I mean, there's no point. But Detective Pikachu is a current game. Currently out on the most recent console, which is the Nintendo Switch. Which I still haven't got, because I want to play Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. So, hopefully soon. That's why I've been avoiding all the spoilers in gameplay. But, even though it's the remake of Pokemon Yellow or something. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. You see, Detective Pikachu is a current game on the current console. So it makes sense as a marketing decision. Yeah, people will actually flock to the movie because they're currently playing the game. They've heard it's still there. I mean, it's kind of like, what if someone tried to do, let's just go back to Pokemon Colosseum. It's a Generation 3 game. 3. We're in Generation 7 now. We're getting close to Generation 8, which should be next year. No one's gonna... They'll probably go to it because it's Pokemon, but apart from that, it's gonna be... meh. Still, I'd love to see a movie based on it. Like, seriously, bring us a third game so we can get a movie, honestly. Well, it depends how this movie pans out, because, like I said, trailer does not equal to the full movie. But yeah. And another thing I want to talk about, why I think it's the best option, is the storyline. Like, let's go to the main series games now. You got all the way from Generation 1, Red and Green, or Red and Blue, depending on which country you're from, any other country in the world, or Japan. All the way to the current games, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah, you got the same traditional thing. You travel around, get the 8 badges, or in Sun and Moon's case, you got the trials. You do that, beat the bad guys, do the Pokemon League. Yeah, seems really well, doesn't it? But can that fit into a decent-sized movie? I mean, you want it to be a maximum 2 hours. And yes, potentially it could, but what are you going to sacrifice? Character development. Yeah, character development. A lot of the things you recognize in the games. Like, let's say Generation 4. Yeah, you got the 8 badges, but you got all those legendary and mythical Pokemon. You want them inside. You got the bad guys doing their stuff. You got the Pokemon League. The only thing I can say is, if they did like Pokemon I Choose You, you know, the retelling of Ash's journey. Ash didn't reach the Pokemon League. It was shown that he had, I think, at most 3 badges, because I know he fought Erica, who's traditionally the 4th gym leader, but who's to say he didn't go from Brock, Misty to Erica, you know? So he had a minimum of 3 badges. So, I mean, yeah, they could do that in a live-action movie, but you'd have to think of a totally different plot. There's no point having a plot of him going from badge to badge and not completing it. That's why I Choose You worked, because Ash was hunting, well, not hunting, he was following Ho-Oh. That was the main part of the story, which worked. Which, you know, I don't think they're going to do that again, but you see, that's why Detective Pikachu works. It's got a solid story. It's, you know, it's got a nice detective fun one that'll get people guessing. It's got lots of hijinks, which would work well. So yeah, it gets it on both fronts. Marketing and storyline. That's why right now it's the best option for a live-action Pokemon movie. It's not going to go all out. I mean, let's think of battling as well. Detective Pikachu, it doesn't have as much battling as other Pokemon games, which you don't have to worry about the guys in the CG department, because it would be really awkward trying to make the Pokemon fight each other constantly as they do in the anime. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That's why I think, yeah, Detective Pikachu was and is the best option for a Pokemon live action movie. And you never know. Well, Nintendo might, you know, become a little. You know, I wasn't too sure. I kind of like Nintendo's stance on not having live action movies based on their stuff. But I guess they're become a bit, you know, more lenient with Mario coming out too, which, you know, I think it's with, is it Illumination Studios? I'm not sure how to feel about that. Although I will admit that a live-action Mario would not work. We've already seen that, and it currently won't work. It still won't work. I don't think it will ever work. But anyway, that's me. That's the end of this video. If you disagree with me, then you feel free to comment. You know, because I know a lot of people aren't looking forward to this movie. And you know, I do understand that. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you continue to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.